back to Everything's Plastic. Today we have another Masters of the Universe Origins figure. This is the Battle Armor Skeletor. This one is a deluxe figure and it comes with all kinds of accessories, which is absolutely fantastic. This one's kind of taped up. I did get a good discount on this one. But the bad thing about it is there's no comic book and there's no instructions. So both of that must have slipped out. You can see there's a bit of tape on it, but everything else seems to be there and everything else seems to be in place. So I'm quite fine with that. Saved myself $10 to $15 on this one. So I really don't mind buying damaged packaging because I'm going to take them out of the package anyways. A closer look at all the artwork on the back. We can see Skeletor, Evil Lynn, and we see Beastman there. Man, amazing artwork on the back of these. Some other figures in the wave. So enough of me talking, let's crack this guy open and get a closer look. Here's the battle damaged Skeletor outside of packaging. And man, I gotta say, I really like this figure. I'm a big fan of Skeletor anyways. So for accessories, he comes with a Havoc staff. And this is pretty much the same. The color is a little tiny bit different, but the sculpt itself is exactly the same as the previous releases. You do come with an awesome shield as well. A nice skull on the front there. Looks pretty cool. Comes with a different head sculpt. Man, I love this head sculpt. I think that looks menacing. Looks evil. And fantastic. He comes with the other half of the sword. Battle Armor E-Man comes with the other side. I don't know why he did this. It's kind of weird because just a vintage head sculpt comes with a full sword. Not a fan. You do come with a open hand as well. This one's pretty cool. And in the box you do come with two gripping hands. So you can grab a shield, sword, Havoc staff, whatever the case may be. Let's get a closer look at this guy all over. Pretty cool paint application. Most of this is just molded plastic anyways, but there is some paint on the black, on his armor and stuff like that. And the paint application is not too bad. A little bit sloppy on top, but you don't really pick up on it because the purple is dark and the black kind of blends in with it a little bit. Do like all the cool detail on the back here of his armor. Looks pretty cool. And it's all one molded piece. I know the previous release here. His body armor chest piece comes off. I like how it's all one mold. Battle Armor E-Man is the same thing too. It's all one mold. But overall I think the Skeletor looks way better than He-Man. And we get down here to his lower part of his body. Obviously it's the same. All these arms, legs and everything else and torso pieces are all the same anyways. And we can see that it is the same boots on this one. It's just a darker color purple, which is pretty cool. I'm okay with that. So now that we had a closer look, you guys know the routine. Let's go over articulation. For Skeletor, his head goes down this far, back this far. You do have some side to side, goes all the way around. Arms come up this far, go all the way around. You do have your single jointed pinless elbows that go up this far, and there's a rotation there as well. There's a rotation at the waist for this guy. His legs come out to a complete split. There is a full rotation there. If you want to be gentle with it, you can get a full rotation and spin it all the way around. You have single jointed pinless knees, which come back this far, and you do have a rotation here. You do have a boot rotation. His ankles go back this far, forward this far, and all the way around. Let's start popping in some accessories. Let's pop in his Havoc staff. Looks pretty cool overall with his Havoc staff. Let's pop that out. Let's pop this sword in. See what I mean, man? It just looks so stupid. Look, it looks okay from this angle, and it looks stupid from this side. I don't know why you would have half of a sword. It just makes no sense. I know you have to buy the other figure, but even if you put it together like this, it just still looks stupid, man. I don't know what the benefit is to have a purple sword on one side and gray sword on the other side. But either way, I'll just go with the flow on this one. I'll place that in his hand. I guess it kind of looks cool, man. I don't know. I would just prefer to have a full solid sword like this, all to one color. For his shield just kind of pops on in his hand like so, and it just pops on over. And once that's on, that's not going anywhere, man. It clips on pretty good, and I actually like the design of the shield. I think it looks awesome, man. There is a little holder on the back here for his sword to pour it into. Looks pretty cool. I think half a sword probably fits in a little bit better. Let's give that a try. Yeah, it does pour it in a little bit better, but overall, still looks pretty cool. Looks kind of weird from this angle. think I'd rather see something like this. I can say it a million times, but way better. Way better. Let's put his Havoc staff in one hand and shield in the other. That's not terrorizing, man. I don't know what is. One of the main selling points of this one obviously is a different costume design, whatever case may be. But the other selling point for this one is the cool battle armor right here. You see some damage push in on it. You got 1 slash here for battle damage, and then you got your other right there. So overall, it looks pretty cool. I think it is a much better figure than the battle armor He-Man. He-Man comes with 1 solid head sculpt. I don't like the other head sculpt with He-Man, but this one actually comes with 2 awesome head sculpts. Let's pop another head. Yeah, man, that looks awesome. This one is definitely my favorite head sculpt. This one kind of got an evil grin on it. This just has a mean look, man. Looks mad as hell. Looks awesome overall. Alright, so here we have a side-by-side comparison to the battle armor He-Man and the vintage head sculpt Skeletor. These are all amazing figures. I really love these figures. Big fan of the line so far. But I must admit, man, I am not the biggest He-Man fan in the world. There's a lot of characters that I never heard of before. And I didn't really have a lot of these as a kid. I watched the cartoon, was a big fan of the cartoon, loved the cartoon actually. But I never had any figures. So when I found out that this origin line was being released, I kind of passed on it for the first couple waves. And then I was all in, man. I bought a lot of the figures. I bought Castle Grayskull. I bought most of the vehicles. But I still missed out on the first 1 or 2 waves. And man, you have like Orko, and then you have like Man-at-Arms and Trapjaw and all the cool characters in the first 2 waves, and I cannot find them for the life of me, man. So last for the comparisons is the Masters of the Universe Revelations Skeletor. This one looks fantastic as well. If you guys are feeling really generous and you have a few extra minutes on your hands, we did a review for this one too if you want to go back and check it out. And we also did a review on this one as well. Feel free to check them out and let us know in the comments below what you guys think of these figures. Got the pop on that other hand as well. That just pulls out and these poured in pretty easily. Alrighty then, this pretty much wraps up our unboxing and review. Let us know in the comments below, what version do you prefer? Do you prefer the original, the vintage head sculpt, or do you like the battle armor version? Or do you prefer the Netflix Masters Universe Revelation Skeletor? Let us know in the comments below if you collect this line. What figure and what character do you hope that they release next? We love to hear from you guys. If you like our review, don't forget to click on that like button. Don't forget to click on that subscribe button as well. As always, thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Keep collecting and stay safe.